Alright, what's up guys, Kerman here, and today, it's another Snapshot video. Yes, let's go. It's gonna be awesome. Let's go. Alright, just another thing, I just realized I spawned right here next to a lava pool, next to a desert pyramid, and I can't zoom, a outpost, and there's a ruined portal over here. There's a village over here. We're on like a pretty large island, I think. And there's I'll turn my render distance up a little bit. There's a frozen ocean, which is pretty cool. Alright, so what do we have in the snapshot? We have a new moss block, spore blossom, block of copper, azaleas, and a change with the stone cutter. And so if you go in your creative inventory, moss. Yep. It looks so good. And we have moss carpets, which also, if you have a ton of moss blocks and do this, you make carpets. A lot of them. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like carpets is not the right thing because they're not really carpets. They should be like actual moss, but I don't know. What do you think? Comment below. Yeah, so the moss is a very interesting block. So if we get some bone meal here and we bone meal it, stuff grows on it. Like a layer, grass, no flowers. Sometimes you can get the bushes. Now, some blocks, some particular reason, if you bone meal it, they just go away. See, the crafting table is still regular, but the other blocks are not. So that's very interesting mechanic. It just breaks through. It breaks through sand, stone, granite, andesite, gravel, and the bad block diorite. But like every time you bone meal this, you'll mostly get like grass and moss layers, which is really interesting. But sometimes, yes, you can get this. Why it's auto jump? Okay, my controls are screwed up because I'm on a new snapshot, so I had auto jump. But sometimes you can get these azalea bushes, and if I go into survival mode, they break really quickly, but they're like supposed to be plants, so I don't really understand that. These actually look pretty good on like the ground. Like, moss blocks will also probably be used mostly for terraforming, but still those look pretty good. Also, moss blocks break really quickly. And another weird thing is if I go back into creative mode and get an axe, netherite axe, and go into game mode, survival, you can insta-mine these with an axe, which is like super weird. I don't really understand it, but I mean, it's a really interesting mechanic. Alright guys, the next feature is the big drip leaf, small drip leaf, and spore blossom. So the big drip leaf looks like this, and if you stand on it, you will fall. And yeah, it should tilt back up, yeah, but if you shift on it, you're completely fine. Makes sense. Not really. Now, the small drip leaf, which looks like this, can only be placed in water, which actually looks really nice. Like you could use this to decorate, and if we can find some in the river, here, you can place it on clay. So go over here. You can place it on land if you place it on clay, which could be a different way of like terraforming now, which is pretty cool. A new way of terraforming. But yeah, and the new spore blossom block, which was seen in Minecraft Live as well. There it is, the particles. You all wanted to see it. Yeah, it looks really nice. And if you bone meal this, so if you bone meal this one, it turns into one of those. If you bone meal this, it just goes higher. And you have to bone meal it by the drip leaf, I guess you'd call it. You can't do this like I'm clicking right now. And you can only do it like right here, so you could do like that, I don't know. But it is pretty tall, and when you break it, all you get is one drip leaf. You don't get the whole stem, because there's not really a block for that. Also, a kind of interesting feature, so let's say we get a bow here, or any projectile, and we shoot it. It's going. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting feature. It's kind of like the target block, but it's not. And also, if we just do this guy, we all hate him anyways, but he doesn't have it. I'll just spawn a few in. I think he had it. Yeah, small drip leaf. So if you can't find any, wait for one of these terrible guys to spawn, and you can get some drip leaf. Right now, if you go into spectator mode, and no, nothing. That's a pretty interesting cave right here, but that's definitely not a cave, a new cave. The generation still isn't here yet. I really want that to come. Okay, the next feature, I'm going to head into spectator mode and find a good cave. Why don't we do it in this cave that we just saw? So if I go into creative mode, oh! I swear, I did not put these in here. These spawn. I haven't gone in my inventory to get glow lichen. This was in the last snapshot. I swear, I didn't go in my inventory. It was literally like this. But the next feature is going to be glowberries. And glowberry vines, I guess. So if you bone meal it, it's pretty lame. And it can go like pretty far. But if you bone meal it, the glowberries happen, and then you could just do this and get all the glowberries. So they have a pretty good light level. I mean, it's not super high, I don't think. But if we go into here, and I have some light now, I'll just kill this zombie. So if we give ourselves saturation or hunger, why do I keep calling it saturation? Can these guys stop? Okay, so if we eat these, it only does one thing. And I don't know how much saturation it gives. Okay, so there's a few different things now. Block of copper is now called block of copper. If you saw it earlier, there was like a capital K at the end, and now, because it was cut copper block and stuff, but now they changed it just to this. And one of my favorite features, because I love stone cutters. You on the stone cutter? Yes, it's true. It's not a scam. I promise you. You can literally do it now. My game is like completely broken. I can't even jump. It's not working. Alright, so there's a new feature. So if we get our powdered snow and we get a skeleton and we put him in here, now I'm getting frozen. Put some blocks so he can't get out. I tried it and the other dude got out, so I'm redoing it, but he's just gonna stay in there, and we'll come and look at him in a second. So if we put flame on the... What? We put flame on this bow, and we shoot it. You see there's a flame arrow? But if we shoot there, the arrow is no longer flame, which is interesting. And if we have a fox, yeah, there, I can just walk and stand right on top of it. Because they're like foxes, and since they're foxes, basically they should be able to walk on snow because that's where they like are. Here's my game. We/kill. We kill all these foxes, I'm sorry. When we open this, if you saw me spawn the skeleton, it's now a stray. Yeah, that's a feature. Now you can die. And so if you make a skeleton farm, I got unlucky there, but you can make a skeleton farm. You can get slowness arrows, and then, or you can spawn the skeletons and then have them go turn into straights, and then you can get arrows of slowness, which are kind of useful. I mean, I wouldn't really recommend them, especially if you're an infinity type of person, because like me, never mending bow. But still, you could do that. And so with that, that is the end of the snapshot. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more snapshot videos, subscribe and like. I will make more videos soon. Sorry about no uploads for the past few weeks. I've been busy, but I will keep uploading. And that's it for today. There's a few other technical changes and stuff, but if you really want to know the technical changes, well, the changelog's in the description. So, yeah. Goodbye.